Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your guy Rez, and I am back again with y'all for another dope video. Welcome. So first things first, I just want to wish everyone a happy Lunar New Year's. I hope your guys' Lunar New Year is prosperous, and I hope you guys are being safe out there. You know, there has been a lot of firecrackers and fireworks in my area as of late, but you know, well deserved. You know, shout outs to everybody out there who celebrates the Lunar New Year's. It is the year of the tiger, guys, and this jersey that I'm about to share with you guys I think is fitting for this video because I just so happened to recently pick this jersey up during the time of the Lunar New Year, which I didn't even put two and two together until recently. So this pickup right here is only fitting that I share it on the YouTube channel right here. And for those of you who are wondering, the player is none other than this crazy guy right here, Ocho Cinco. Now, before I go any further into this jersey and its details, I just want to give a huge shout out to the Cincinnati Bengals. You know, shout outs to all the diehard Bengals fans out there, you know, but they were able to get past the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. So hard-fought battle, man. They definitely exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting them to get past Tennessee, let alone Kansas City. So, you know, yo, kudos to y'all and the diehard Bengals fans out there. This jersey video is for you. But of course, you know, I don't own too many Bengals jerseys. As of right now, this is my only Bengals jersey in my collection. But this is a jersey that I grew up with, and this was a player that I also grew up with. So for those of you who don't know, Chad Johnson, aka Ocho Cinco, was one hell of a player. You know, he played the wide receiver position, but yo, like, this guy had so many accolades for the Bengals. I think he still holds a lot of records off the top of my head with the Cincinnati Bengals. And he was just a crazy ass dude, like, for real. Like, this guy had so many different like personas, and you know, just his whole mindset of everything. You know, he was one of those influential stars, you know, of his time. I think it's interesting that this jersey came in around the time of the Lunar New Year, and the year is the tiger, of course. You know, Tigers, Bengals kind of goes hand in hand, right? But to break down the jersey's details and components, you know, I'm gonna start by showing you guys the jock tag. This is actually the Mitchell Ness legacy line, so there is subtle differences between the legacy line and the authentic line. So, you know, you could see right here, right off the bat, the jock tag of the legacy line looks like this. You have the throwback Sammy Ball right there, the Mitchell Ness wood marking, along with the year tag, which is 2009, and it says Chad Ocho Cinco. You have the NFL legacy tag that is hanging on the side of the jock tag, and then you have an NFL logo right there with the shield. The material is kind of like that of like the Reebok equipment jersey. The quality is definitely a little bit on the lower side than compared to the mesh on an authentic NFL jersey. Quality is still actually pretty good, you know, I think, for this line right here. You have my favorite part of the Bengals jerseys around this era is the Bengals, the tiger stripes right there, as you can see, that are printed on in that black on the orange. So as you can see, it's pretty nice, pretty good print. You know, it's definitely got a nice weight to it. And you have this different type of fabric that is used on the orange of this jersey on the arm sleeves. So you've got that on both sides. On the black portion of the jersey, you have the printed orange stripes as well. Right underneath the arms, you have the white fabric that is used right underneath the arms. As you can see, it's a different type of material that they use on this portion of the jersey. You have a printed Bengals logo right there, which is not bad quality, you know, hence how the Bengals wore them during this era of football. You have the NFL shield on the neck collar right there. Inside you have the neck tag, which reads the Legacy Collection, and then underneath it you have the size, which is a 48 XL, made in Vietnam. For those of you who are wondering what the tag looks like, if you buy this jersey brand new, this jersey retailed for $150. However, I caught this during a sale that Mitchell Ness was having, so I got it much more cheaper. You have the NFL tag right there. And you have Chad Ocho Cinco's number 85 that is single stitched on. So just, this is probably one of the biggest differences between, you know, some of the other features of the jerseys of the legacy line and the authentic lines, is that, you know, if this was an authentic, you would have that double layer of orange and white stitching. However, since this is the legacy line, only the outer layer of the jersey is stitched on. So you know, a lot of you guys are wondering, just to kind of compare right off the bat, you know, NBA swingmans currently that are made by Mitchell and Ness have no stitching application whatsoever, you know, and even like Nike swingmans currently, you know, they really downgraded the quality there, you know, because this jersey and the Legacy line actually all have single stitched numbers and letters, to my understanding, which is really good, you know, because it definitely holds the durability of the jersey, you know, if you throw it in a wash or however you want to clean your garments, as opposed to swingman that is made by Mitchell and Ness, which can potentially peel very quickly. So, you know, it's nice that they still have the capabilities of doing this, especially for their Legacy line. You know, I definitely would recommend getting the Legacy line over the swingman line. That's just my honest opinion, you know. But if you're looking for long-term durability, you know, always go for the highest possible quality, which would be the authentic. And this right here would be right beneath it. Then I would place the swingmans at the very bottom of like the terms of like durability and longevity of a jersey. You also have the single stitched layers on the shoulders right there, the numbers, and then on the back you have Ocho Cinco, which is like my favorite part of this jersey. Everything is single stitched on right there on the nameplate. Just the outer layer of the orange is stitched, and then you have Ocho Cinco's number 85 that is also single stitched. My only downside, you know, my only complaint about the Legacy lines is that these numbers are kind of a bit flimsy. As you could see, you could kind of see like the dents, you know. That's normal with these types of jerseys and quality that they do. You know, that's going to happen if you wear your jerseys, especially if they're like the equipment line or the Legacy line. But again, like I said, these still hold up pretty well, I think, for the price point, you know, because if you get an authentic, you're going to pay nearly double what the Legacy line is worth. So obviously you get what you pay for kind of ordeal. Final thoughts on this jersey. I like this jersey a lot. You know, obviously if I could have gotten this in an authentic, I would have, you know. And this is actually easy to get because I see a lot of Chad Johnson jerseys floating around with Reebok. I see a lot of authentics floating around, has Chad Johnson on the back, you know, but you can easily get that customized. You know, you could strip the Chad Johnson and put Ocho Cinco or vice versa, you know, if you want to be interchangeable with the nameplates and stuff like that. But you know, like I said, I got this jersey for really cheap. You know, this was a jersey that I've always wanted, but I never really had the means to go out and get one, you know. So when I saw that sale pop up, and then of course with the Bengals being in the, you know, now in the Super Bowl, you know, I definitely would love to. I'll be sporting this because I'm rooting for the Bengals, man. I don't want to see the Rams win for obvious reasons, because they took out, you know, my Niners and in the NFC Championship game. It's definitely nice to see them finally having success, especially with Joe Burrow and all those guys. And their kicker McPherson is pretty solid too. So, you know, definitely want to showcase this jersey because I grew up watching Chad Johnson. You know, he's one of those players I grew up when I was like in high school and college. A lot of players around that era, especially around my lifetime, that, you know, that timeline of my life hold a special place in my heart. I know that sounds kind of corny, but yo, it's true. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up my video review of Chad Ocho Cinco, or Chad Johnson, however you remember him as. You know, please share your thoughts in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think about this Bengals jersey. Let me know what you guys think about Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. Did you guys like him? Did you guys hate him when he was playing? You know, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, because this guy, I feel like, was the Antonio Brown before the Antonio Brown. This guy definitely had quite the personality for sure, on and off the field. He was one of my favorites, and you know, I'm glad to have this jersey in the collection. I appreciate everybody watching the video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and hit the bell notification to stay updated. I try to do jersey videos pretty often on my channel. You know, check out the channel. You know, I do a lot of things other than just jerseys. You know, I showcase basically everything. I collect an assortment of things, you know, everything from jerseys to sneakers to toys to so many different things. So, you know, browse the channel, see what you like, you know, and if you like it, subscribe. All right, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for me. Happy Lunar New Year's again, guys. You know, it is the year of the Tiger, so I figured I'd show this jersey off, and let's go Bengals. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Your boy Rez is out. Peace.